Hi, Mike Erlob here with Flex Physical Therapy, and today I want to talk to you about your fall risk. There is a simple test that you can do to determine what your fall risk is, and that is known as the 30-second sit-to-stand test. Now, this test does a great job of predicting what your fall risk is. The first thing that you're going to need is just a chair, just a standard chair, and it's okay if it has arms or doesn't have arms. But in this test, what you should be able to do is from a seated position without the use of your hands, you should be able to come up to an upright position. Now, if you can't do that without using your hands, so if you can't stand up without using the hands to push off from the armrest, or your hands are on your knees, you're already at an increased risk of falls. Now, in the 30-second sit-to-stand test, how we do this is you start off from a seated position. You cannot use your arms. You have a little timer here, and you set it for 30 seconds, and you count the number of repetitions that you can do from a seated to a standing position in that time. Now, I want to tell you, if you have underlying knee problems, okay, if you have osteoarthritis of the knees, and you cannot do this without a lot of pain in your knees, then do not do this test, okay? But if you are able to do that, let's go through this test. So I've got the start in a seated position. I've got my timer here for 30 seconds, and we are going to go. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so you get the idea. Now, I'm not going to bore you by doing it for the full 30 seconds, but you count your repetitions, and there's some norms that you should be able to accomplish based on your age. Okay, so if you are between the ages of 60 to 64, men should be able to do 14 repetitions in 30 seconds, and women should be able to do 12, okay? If you're between the ages of 65 to 69, men should be able to do 12, and women should be able to do 11. If you're between the ages of 70 to 74, men should be able to do 12 repetitions, women 10. If you're between the ages of 75 and 79, men should be able to do 11, and women 10. If you're between the ages of 80 to 84, men should be able to do 10 and women should be able to do 9. And between the ages of 85 to 90, men and women should both be able to do 8. Now, if you're between the ages of 90 to 94, men should be able to do 7 repetitions and women should be able to do 4 repetitions. Now, if you cannot do and meet those norms for your age group, then you are at an increased risk of falls. Now, what do you do about that? Well, you actually can use this test as an exercise at home, and it's very simple, okay? So if you can do it without using your hands, then you just sit to stand, come back down, and repeat that, okay? Make sure you're slow and controlled. Make sure that your knees stay even. Don't let them buckle to the inside, okay? Don't put your feet too close together. Feet should be a little bit wider than shoulder width apart, but just do that exercise for 10 repetitions. That's one set. After your 10 repetitions, rest. Give yourself 20 or 30 seconds. Now, if it wasn't too hard, do a second set. Your goal should be to build up to 3 sets of 10. Now, what do you do if you can't do that exercise without using your hands? Well, you just start off by putting the hands on the knees or hands on the armrest and use those to help bring yourself to an upright position, okay? And then you come back down and you can do that again. Now, do the same thing. Do 1 set of 10, work your way up to 3 sets of 10. Eventually, you will get stronger and you will be able to start doing that without using your hands, okay? Work on this exercise 3 times a week. Put a day of rest in between that so you're doing that like a Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or a Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday type routine. Now, this exercise works 2 major muscle groups. It's going to work your quad muscles, and it's also going to work your gluteal muscles. Both of those muscles are key for your ability to function, not only with coming out of a chair, but also things such as climbing stairs, walking in the community. The strength of those muscle groups are very important, and if you're becoming more sedentary, you're going to start losing that strength. Your risk of falls are going to increase. If you'd like to learn more, we are having our upcoming fall prevention and our balance workshop. The details are going to be in the comments. We have a lot of fun. We're going to get a lot of good information like this. We're going to work on a lot of different things that you can do at home. We would love to see you there. Just check in the post to see when the date and time for that workshop is, and I hope to see you there.